It's interesting to know the budgets of the films. Just to compare with an average European films, it's 2.2 million euros or 3 million euros, an average European budget, not talking about an average Hollywood film, which is 50 million euros, not taking into account the cost for marketing distribution, which is another 50 million euros. So you can account when a Hollywood film is distributed, they can invade the planet with a movie with 50 million euros of in marketing and distribution. Another big difference is the way the script is done, because you work alone. I would like to know how many, if you estimate, how many times you rewrite the scripts.
3 times. We did the first rough draft, yes, then a second, and then
a second after the first reading with actors we choose.
Yes, and then we did a third draft with the yes, after rehearsal with the actors, because we kept their expressions, their way of interpreting, their way of playing the role. And we
completed our screenplay with the rehearsal and the experience with actors. So we wrote 3 times.
And actually, it's only once, let's say twice, because I had a different ending by the beginning, and then I just changed it, so it was twice.
It's very interesting, again, in comparison with the American way of doing. The Americans is rewriting a script between 15 and 20 times, and generally with different scriptwriters as well. So there are a pool of scriptwriters writing a script. So meaning it's a big difference.
Before coming to this festival, I thought the world was a very nice place, but in this section, the most of the movies are very dramatic, very strong and hard stories, and especially in 3 films there were rapes, and 2 of them in Napoli. So I really would like to know if this is a very strong problem, the violence against women in Italy, especially in Campania.
We didn't we didn't show the rape. So
I don't know if you watched the movie.
I think yes, we didn't show the rape because we don't want to see the violence. We were focused in the way the things goes to arrive at the rape of the violence. So and the after
psychological
yes, because the rape is very fast. So it's, and after the rape there is the very long crane when the girls cry, and that was the thing, the most important thing. We always watch something that is voyeuristic, so we don't want to see that thing. We want to see the violence, and the violence is after, because it's something that remains in the people life, in the girl's life, and so we focused on it. But I think that it's not for a social reason. So
it's not so dangerous to be in Rome, but in every big city, these kind of things can happen. So we wanted to discover the reasons, discover why these things could happen, and not to show, as Daniele told you, the violence itself. We wanted to how can I say? We wanted to show the reason, the causa-effetto, the cause and the effect, and not the violence. And it's It's a movie about loneliness, not about social problems. Okay, we choose suburbs, we choose the building, the kind of strange building that is in Rome, 1 kilometer long building, grey, and this was a kind of mirror symbol, a symbol of the loneliness of our characters. We wanted to show social problems. We wanted to show other.
I really am impressed by how you worked with the budget like that. I would never have thought that it was under 100,000 euros. That was impressive. But this is for both filmmakers. When you're working on your first few projects, do you think it's important to have a continuing relationship with acting talent? For example, keeping an actor from your previous project, bringing them into a new project, using their ideas again and again? Or would you like to work with a fresh slate of people?
So we did before this feature we did 3 short movies, and in that short movies you can find the actors of our feature. So but it was because who worked with us always liked the way we work, and they trusted us in at 100%.
We trust them because okay, we can't pay for the moment. We can't pay the actors. So if an actor accepts the role, he works for free, and he wants to work only because the project is good for him or for her. But in the future, I don't know. I hope we will have money to do another movie and to pay them. But we hope to have the same actors probably, because we like them, and we wanted to try to change their role and to work in another way with them, because they are young but very good actors. So I think we can grow, and they as well, changing role, working in different works. I hope we will be able to do that.
I think it depends on the actor, because and it's also about the relationship that you go through with them during the film. So it's also about a matter of friendship at the same time. So what's supposed to be fresh is not the actors for the next project. It's the script which is supposed to be fresh, and I would never hesitate to work with them again. And maybe if I make 10 movies, I can work with them in the 10 of them, and I wouldn't hesitate. Whatever the script needs, it's that matters. It's not the actors, I think.
As we have to stop because it's our time of finishing the discussion on nowadays, I just wanted to point at something about the rude and violent selection of the Venice Days of this year. Well, to be very honest, we were looking desperately for comedies. And I really consider that even majority, it's in a way a comedy. But we really try to emphasize our optimistic vision of the world. It's not our fault if the Italian society, for instance, nowadays is forced to face the causes and the effects of violence. It's not our fault if from the Balkans we receive a lot of movies dealing with violence, because it was a crucial reality of the last few years. It's not our fault if the sound of the wars becomes different but very strong even in our cities. This is the society we have to face, yes. in a way. But we started with a comedy. Today we try to be really on the side of the two characters of majority and to find the optimistic part of this film, which is a little bit dark in a way. And please trust us. As soon as we can find comedies, we will put in our selection. Thank you so much. See you.